So I think as a joke, someone gave me the title, Who is the Worst Husband on Desperate Housewives? And so I had to look it up. I've never even seen the show. And apparently Rex takes it, and because he betrays so and so and all this. I'm Paul Friedman. I'm from the Marriage Foundation, and maybe it's true. I get a little too serious about marriage, and I forget to look at what's going on in the rest of the world. But healing marriages is a full-time job. And it's really difficult because most marriages are so far off track. They're based on such material things. And people get involved in their marriages and other people's marriages on a level of gossip, and this is interesting and that's crazy and blah, blah, blah. Well, I saw the word betrayal and I thought, oh my God, why do people get married and then not stay loyal, especially to their wife? They don't know. We grow up in a world where there's no education about marriage. And betrayal, because there's no education, there's so much of that going on where people are having affairs and flings, and they're sexually getting involved with other people and all of this, and it's crazy. They miss the point of marriage. What do you think is the point of marriage anyway? Because I did some research on this, and my research was to ask people, why did you get married? I mean, if you know why you got married, right? Then that should tell you what you need to do in your marriage to make it happier. And people get married in order to be happier. They think they'll be happier. Now, most people, that's only subconscious. They literally get married, most people, because, quote unquote, it's the thing to do. It's the next step in the relationship. People don't even get married to have children anymore. So it's gone downhill, and they're missing out on the promises of marriage. The promises of marriage, and I've done my research, there's two promises to marriage. One, to me, is like off the charts, and that is you get to experience unconditional love constantly. You got to know what you're doing to make that happen. And the other thing is you should be literally happier every single day than you were the day before. Ever increasing happiness and unconditional love are the promises, the goals, and the doables of marriage. It's true. It's true. And unfortunately, at the Marriage Foundation, people come to us when things are at the edge. Now, some people come earlier, and we could say just read one of my two books, Breaking the Cycle or Lessons for Happy Marriage, and you should be able to get back on track. Because for the first time, here's what marriage is supposed to look like. Here's communication, here's how you control your mind, here's how you see your marriage. Because marriage is very different than every other venue in your life. We don't even think about that. So that's for the people who aren't in trouble. But most people who come to us are in trouble, and then they have to take a course, which is actually a self-help course, both men and women. There's two different courses, so that they could wrap their arms around themselves first, get calm, stabilized, and then they can impact their marriage and completely turn it into what it's supposed to be, which is the happiest place in your life, by far. So I don't know much about Desperate Housewives, only what I came across real quickly. And, you know, it's fun to be entertained. It is. But your marriage should not be there for entertainment. It should be for fulfillment. So subscribe to this channel, learn more about marriage, and apply it every day. And blessings to you, and take care.